immense pleasure to welcome on board our first speaker of this prestigious Kohinoor Business Expo, Mr. C. Prabhakar Rao. He is an advocate by profession. He practices in all the civil courts of Hyderabad, Secunderabad, and Rangareddy districts. And that is not all. He is sought after lawyer by all the builders and infrastructure companies of the states. So, inse panga nahi lena hai. Today, he stands in front of us as a president of Telangana Builders Federation. This federation is a melting pot of 6 associations like West Zone Builders Association, Uppal Builders Association, Pragati Nagar Builders Association, Greater East Zone Builders Association, and Kukatpalli Zone Builders Association. Together, the Telangana Builders Federation consists of over 750 esteemed builders as their members. Besides chairing this prestigious federation, Mr. Prabhakar also dons the hat of being the chief legal advisor to TREDA. It is our honor that he is among us today, and we will be sharing the future of construction and real estate. Please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Mr. Prabhakar Rao. Over to you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, good morning to all. I'm really honored that I'm a part of this Kohinoor group. And I was made as a speaker last month. That time I was wondering that how I shall be useful to this group. But when I really came into this group and started, giving some advice, then I found that 50% of your members are our direct and indirect customers, or basically who are connected to our industry. And we are very glad, and I'm also happy the way the business is conducted here. And I keep telling my people, every week and every 15 days we have our Zoom meetings, and the way you get associated and the way you help each other, the way you conduct the meeting, I'm really impressed. And I told my members that how we also should learn from this group how to help each other. This is an industry, we have a little, everybody is in the same field. Helping each other is a little difficult thing in our group, but I learned something from this group, and I told my members that how we need to help each other. That's a good benefit to us in being part of this group. And as I'm introduced, I'm advocate by profession. And I joined this industry basically, and I was a legal manager, HDFC, Housing Development and Finance Corporation, which is a pioneer housing financial institution. And I joined the institution in the year 1985. Till 1993, I was there as a legal manager. Then I thought, my profession doesn't permit me to sit in office for a long time, and I have a lot of more things to do. Then I resigned and came back to my profession. And fortunately, all the clients I have, 95% of my clientele are builders who are connected to real estate industry. As I am part of SDFC earlier, and I have got associated with all the builders community. Then I become a legal advisor to them, and then slowly all the builders started coming to me for advice, and I was their chief legal advisor for many of the builders. To start with how the real estate industry started in Hyderabad it is way back in the year between 1980 to 85. It is just started when in the year 1982, slowly picked up. And a very few parts of Hyderabad, like Banjara Hills. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, sir. You are audible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So a few parts of Banjara Hills and few parts of Secunderabad were the places where apartments were constructed. And as Hyderabad was growing those days, and it is slowly getting developed, and you find abundant vacant land. So those days, there was no housing financial institutions except LIC and any government institutions which were funding to their employees. Except them, nobody was getting any financial help for constructing. Any employee who wanted to construct was under the impression that he should go back to his place when when he get retired, and then construct it at his old native place. This slowly got this concept changed when financial institution like HDFC has came into the field and helping purchasers to and funding the purchasers to acquire the properties. So then since 85, people just started thinking that they should own properties in Hyderabad and they should settle down. Hyderabad is such a place that people, no person would like to leave this place. So we all came from because so far I am concerned, right from my childhood, right from my LKG, though I am part of Nellore, but I came and settled down with my parents at my younger age of 4 years. So right for all my schooling days, college days, everything is in Hyderabad. I'm connected to Hyderabad.
Guru, you can go.
Yeah. Then let us say how the industry started in Hyderabad. The concept of apartment, as I said, it is between 1982, slowly started and picked up slowly in the year 1990. Then now we understand everywhere except apartments, you don't find any independent house constructions. It is difficult to accept villas. It is difficult to acquire open land to construct a house unless you move out of Hyderabad and construct a house. So that is the state of Hyderabad when it really started. And those days, the industry was such. Per square feet in Hyderabad at places like, Ameerpet, Banjara Hills. Banjara Hills were 250, 300 per rupees per square feet. Can you imagine? And Ameerpet 200, you are getting per 200 per square feet. The cost of a registration of a flat now would have got you 4 to 5 flats those days. That was the market, how the market started in Hyderabad. And even till today, the rates in Hyderabad are so steady. It is steadily increased. Unlike any other city, it is not, suddenly it got increased. It is a very steady market in Hyderabad. Hyderabad is the place where you need to invest. So, as I said, the business started like in Hyderabad, right from 95. Then it is slowly picked up. Now, let me talk about how the real estate, how is today Hyderabad market. Hyderabad market is always steady. In spite of this recession earlier, we had experience of recession earlier. Those days also we have no setbacks. I could understand there's a slow sales for some time because people have a lot of confusion about their employment, jobs. But there was no hitch to this market, and the Hyderabad market was such a steady market. It was developing like anything compared to any other state. If you look at Hyderabad, any part of other than Hyderabad, any state of India, you have ups and downs, right? Bombay, sometimes they say there's no market has gone down. If you look at Chennai, if you look at Bangalore, if you look at Bombay, if you look at any other place, there are lots of ups and downs in real estate market. The Hyderabad market is the only steady market. And I know right from the builders who have joined this industry, and this business has made everybody rich. You should have a little planning, like finance planning, then marketing, then sales. If these three things are controlled, I think this is the best business. Why means, I have not seen, because as I said, the hard work the people have put, and because of their hard work and their efficiency, they have grown. I have seen, Janapriya Engineer Syndicate coming to us in scooters. I have seen Rameshwar Rao, My Home Constructions, coming to us in scooters. Now you can imagine what they are. That is the hard work they have put, and we should really appreciate. And there is a saying in Telugu, "Illu katti chudu, pelli chesi chudu." Once, if you want to construct a house, now I'm really started constructing my house, and I know how difficult it to take out some time to go to my site and watch and see that, now when you purchase a flat or a house from some builder, you just give an advance, then you keep your paying the installments and taking key. So far as satisfaction in this field are concerned, it is difficult. Even if you construct a house with all model and very latest models also, then within 6 months, and somebody will construct a beautiful house next to your house. And you may feel, I should have constructed in that fashion.
Prabhakar Rao garu.
Yeah.
Sir, sorry to interrupt you. Malli meer against light elleru. You are coming live in the auditorium.
Oh,
Could
sorry,
you just turn towards?
Right,
Yes, sir. This is so much better. Right, sir.
Well,
Thank you so
I'm
much.
sorry.
Sorry to bother you, sir.
Not at all. So as I said, this is the business which has made everybody settle down, everybody rich, and not even, as I said, 1 or 2% in this field has got deceived or not done well in this business. So even as I said, even if there's in this COVID period also, if this market is very slow, my product is such it get not get spoiled. If I have a capacity of holding it, if I have a capacity of sustaining it, then I can sell it at a higher price than what I can sell now. So my product is such I can sell it even if my sales are delayed, I'll get a higher price. So Hyderabad, so far the Hyderabad industry is concerned, Hyderabad builders are such they are directly connected to all purchases every time. So unlike in other parts of India where there are middlemen in between, if you want to acquire a flat, you need to approach a middleman and you will not have a direct contact with the builder. Hyderabad, almost all builders, you can directly approach the builder, whatever you want to have. You can look at the brochures or you can look at whatever the specifications is providing. You can directly negotiate rate with them and settle down and then purchase it or whatever decision you can take. This is the only place in entire India where you have a direct contact. And as an advocate also, I expect, unlike other cities, there are a lot of disputes in real estate industry. Unfortunately, to my profession, I don't get much cases because everything is, a direct contact one to one, and then any dispute, a small difference is also getting settled, as builders are very cooperative with purchasers. So that is how the industry is slowly picking up in Hyderabad, and it has picked up now. If you look at Hyderabad, you find only a handful of builders from other parts of India, and 90% of the builders are local builders. This is the only place. If you look at Bangalore, you find all builders other than Karnataka builders. You find many builders from Hyderabad, many builders from other parts of country. Even Chennai, it is the same thing. Look at Delhi, look at Bombay. Everywhere you find outsiders and they are doing good in the business. So far Hyderabad is concerned, fortunately, we are the leaders here. And this is how, if somebody wants to start this business, I suggest, yes, please do that. Because it is such a business where everybody can prosper. And how it has grown as the industry now. When it really started, it was very unorganized. There was no proper licensing. Anybody can become a builder, advocate, chartered accountant, or a doctor, or not even a technical person can also become builders. You find very few people who are technically, qualified, who are successful in this business. This business has made everybody successful. So this is the business. If somebody wants to start, definitely they can take a call and then definitely do this business. And it has, then I'll just give me 1 minute time. Somebody is calling. Just one. Yeah, I'm coming back. I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm
Sir,
back.
can we also ask you a couple of questions as a moderator, or, how does it go?
No, I just complete my thing in 5 minutes and then I'll be there. Market in Hyderabad now, as I said, post-COVID. My suggestion is the three industries which can prosper after COVID is, one is pharma, everybody needs medicines, medical support. Second is agriculture, and third is construction. If you look at, previously when people were getting up at 6 o'clock, doing their workouts, and then moving out of house at 9 o'clock or 9:30, coming back home at 7, 8 or 9. Now the system has got changed. People, the spending of time at home with the family is only 3 hours in the morning and 5, 6 hours in the evening. Now the system got changed. Everybody work from home. No theaters, no clubs, no pubs, no restaurants, no theaters. So everything you need to stay back at home. Look at, many of us would have this home theaters at home, but none of us have used it. Now during this lockdown period, I don't know how we have used that home theaters. So sitting every day, right from the morning to evening, we were watching, and we really enjoyed. So my suggestion is that this construction industry, everybody needs a house now, because even if you have a 2-bedroom house, they need a bigger house because they need a place for work. Work from home system has come now. They need a place for working. Then they need little recreation. If somebody has some friends, a small get together, they need some recreation place and home theater. So that is how the business will grow like anything. Next to this pharma and agriculture, this is the industry which will prosper like anything. And compared rates, people are expecting that, that now it is a COVID period, the business is not good. They may bargain, the rates may come down. I'm sorry, rates will not come down, because we have already, under this RERA, we have already fixed the rates. We cannot increase it also. You look at the prices, like cement price was 253, 220, 250, 270. Now it has gone to 400, 450. Any building material rate gone up. So purchasing those material at that price, can the rates come down? No. So my advice is, anybody wanted to purchase, this is the right time. Please do invest. And the rates are going to go up within 6 months or 8 months. So can I stop here and then can I wait for questions?
Yes, sir. If you are done, then we will open the floor for
I have a lot of things, because this is the industry. This I can talk for hours together.
So please go on for a little more time. So we would love to hear you, maybe another 5 additional minutes.
Yeah. Opportunities in Hyderabad, that's it. There are a lot of opportunities. I have seen this Hyderabad right from late 60s and then from early 70s. What was Hyderabad then? What is Hyderabad now? Looking at Jubilee Hills, there was a small approach road, and very few people were settling down at Jubilee Hills. Now getting even up till 1995, the rate per square yard in Jubilee Hills was 500. Now the rate in Jubilee Hills is 2 lakhs per square yard. The growth, the entire Hyderabad and suburbs of Hyderabad have gone up like anything. So as you said, this, yeah. So this is the best place for doing business, and there are a lot of opportunities, and the government is so helpful. It is very cooperative with the real estate industry. The government also realized, unless there is a development of city, the government also cannot prosper. So as we have a lot of good association with KTR Garu, he keeps telling, whatever you want, you please ask us. We are there to provide. And there are many occasions, before we ask something, they also some of the builders who are also in politics now, they are also ministers now. They have advised the government, and we were getting whatever we want from the government before we started asking them. So then future of Hyderabad, you can't stop Hyderabad growing. And as I said, there are many members here who are connected to our industry. We can work together. As I'm president of 6 associations where we, as you have already said, that's 750 builders. We can have some Zoom meeting, or we can have a direct meeting also if the situation eases. And then we can definitely work out helping each other.
So this is really amazing to hear from you that you're coming out of your way to come out and help us. I can already see Balreddy, who's in the cement industry, smiling from ear to ear when he knows that the construction industry is going to do really well. I have a very layman question for you, sir. Can I ask you that question?
Please.
I purchased a flat in Hyderabad, and at the same time, my brother purchased a flat in Mumbai. His real estate has grown exponentially and mine hasn't. So when is it that Hyderabad is going to keep pace with cities like Bangalore, Chennai or Mumbai? When are we going to see skyrocketing prices or, returns on our investment?
No, ma'am. It is already started. It is already started.
Right.
Look at what price you have purchased. And look at what price your brother would have purchased. Per square feet in Hyderabad would be now 4,000 in medium areas and 5,000 to 6,000 in better areas. So
Right.
look at any other suburbs of Bombay or any other place, it starts from 20,000, 30,000. So investment in a house, you can't expect too much. But people who have purchased the properties 10 years back, the value of this property have doubled twice, not only doubled, it is 3 to 4 times the prices have gone up.
So
And you will have comfortable livings. So
would you
3 to 4
recommend
times
people
prices have gone up.
Would you recommend people invest in apartments or open plots? What would be your suggestion as an industry
Open plots,
expert?
ma'am, for a period of 2-3 years, I don't think there'll be good business there. Due to this COVID, people are confused.
Okay.
It is always good on making investment in land.
Okay.
But the history says whoever invests in land, they have grown like anything. But if you want an immediate return, then no.
Okay.
But if you say that I can invest and keep quiet for 5 to 10 years, then you have to do this now because the rates are coming down because there's no good market for open lands. So this is the time you can invest, wait, keep the money for 5, 6 years as it is, and then you can think how it will grow.
So, sir, like in other businesses, like I'm from an insurance business and all of us are, certified by IRDA. So I know that this guy is a trusted guy I can go to. When I'm buying open lands, who should I trust? What is the mark should I look at?
Oh, that is what I wanted to say. Generally, people who invest and purchase property, they doesn't look at the background of a customer. That's why when we say, we have a saying in Telugu, illu katti chudu, pelli chesi chudu. When we go for marriages of our children, we look at the family background. We look, what is their parents, what is their family background. But looking at the builder also, you have to see what is the builder, whether he has constructed any other ventures, whether are there any complaints, or the building whatever constructed is good or not. And then you have to look at the documents, go to an advocate, get the documents checked. So luckily, we have no such problems as we face in other parts of like Bombay and Bangalore. There are few difficulties, except that many builders, unless they are confident that the property is clear, they are not going to invest. So you have to look at the builder, its background, look at whether he has a sanction plan or not, whether the plans are constructed according to sanction plan. And now we are under RERA. We are covered under RERA, Real Estate Regulatory Authority. So we need to get, unfortunately, any business like any other business, we are not permitted to sell, make an advertisement, or take an advance unless we have a proper documentation, we have proper permissions, and we have proper approvals. And then after that, we need to go to RERA authority, get our project approved. And we have to displace all the documentation, all the plans and our agreements and our commitments, whatever we are going to make with the purchasers before the authority. Then it has to be uploaded. If any misrepresentation or anything violating the agreed terms, we are punishable. So once a project approved under RERA, look at the builder, whether the permissions have been obtained or not, or proper documentation. Then whether a project is approved under RERA, then you can just go and purchase any properties from them.
Thank you so much, sir. It's very encouraging to hear from an industry expert to know that it's safe here in Hyderabad. And we always have a person like you who we can get back to in our own known circle saying that, sir, please could you help me with this? We are so grateful that you joined us here in this morning, sir. And you were the first speaker for this first exhibition that this young bunch of entrepreneurs is doing enthusiastic lot. We're graced by your presence here, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. And I can also assure that, as I said, I know many of the builders community. If anybody wanted to invest also, they can ask my advice. And I can
Sure.
also, if a builder known to me, I can negotiate, price for you also and then get a concession for you.
Wow, that will be amazing. Sir, as you are aware, in this exhibition today, we have a lot of people who cater to the infra and the builders community. So if you could use your circle of influence and request the builders and the infra companies to visit this exhibition and meet the exhibitors at their stall, it will be a shot in everyone's arm, sir. That is the least that you can help us to get through this. If you could-
I'm always there, madam. I said 50% of your members are connected to our industry.
Absolutely.
We will certainly help, take help from you and help you also.
Please do ask them to visit the exhibition, sir. They would have seen
Yeah, sure.
services like never before.
Yeah.
And
I'll pass on this link to all my members, ma'am, and ask them to
absolutely,
visit.
sir. If you have a WhatsApp group, we will send you one WhatsApp. Balreddy will ensure that he reaches you. If you could just share it amongst your fraternity, we shall be so grateful. Thank you
I
so
can
much.
make Balreddy member in my group so that he can keep sharing his
All right.
links.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Guru, over to
It's
you,
a great
Guru.
privilege.
Thank you.
Prabhakar Garu, thank you very much. On behalf of BNI Kohinoor chapter of Hyderabad, I am thanking you as a chapter. It was our pleasure to know a lot about the industry. Your speech has given us a lot of confidence to invest and go ahead with the real estate of Hyderabad. And we got to know so many important things as a clients, as a partners about the industry. That's our pleasure to have you as a first guest speaker for the Kohinoor Business Expo of BNI.